toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to John O. Glenn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Roadrunners will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Burrow. So Houston's offense will have the first possession of the game. Poor starting field position here for this offense. Completes the shuffle pass. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Cougars line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, UTSA! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
UTSA 7, Houston 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll run the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Gives it on the option. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab at the 30. Slippery slide, find his way away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So UTSA's offense will go to work for the first time today. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most. And that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
Looking downfield on first down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Roadrunners. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Hauls it in at the 40. He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Orlando. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Roadrunners moving quickly to the line. Finds his man. It's Orlando. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22? And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Bueno. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll run the sneak for it.
You don't even see quarterbacks under center very often, but when you do, and it's short yardage, you kind of know what's coming, but it didn't matter. Quarterback does a great job. Find some space, keep those feet moving, just fall forward and get that yardage, and he gets the big first down.
Rushes on him. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they're after him. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a 4th down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Hauls it in, looking for space. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. UTSA takes over, and the offense ready to hit the field. Wants to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Makes the grab. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around.
Breaks into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback extends the play. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They just keep firing. Pressure coming. Got his man on the outside. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. And the Roadrunners come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Oh, he makes the catch. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Getting aggressive here and going for two. Looking to throw. Quarterback moving.
I love it. Nice play call, nice design. Get the ball to your speedster and let him do the rest. Try to find a way to isolate guys and get matchups. And you did it with your running back, slash receiver there, and he did the rest.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Houston going up tempo. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Houston getting set, looking at first and 10.
And how about the awareness by this guy on third down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics. And also he knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's third. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is four-down territory. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
I think moving forward on third down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. You start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys, they've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Going for it all. Throw to the end zone, picked off. Quarterback making checks. Going right to work up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Now he's looking into the middle. Makes a grab right down the middle. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. The sure hands, it's back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Roadrunners have pushed it inside the 20. A run for the quarterback. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to pass. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Connection to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Houston wants to play fast.
And first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the right. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Back to pass on second down. Caught close to the marker, it's Orlando. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long. You've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. He's got it down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Wants to throw on first down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to fire on second down. Pocket breaking down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking to throw on first down. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Here's the pressure. Lost one deep down the right side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Out of the shotgun on third down. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. Here's a heat. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own. Great field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Unloads quickly.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play could put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Defense wants to bring the heat. They'll go up top on second and short. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Houston. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Auburn has the lead right now, but I'd hold off on that celebration over at Toomer's Corner for the moment. This one is not over.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella.
They're up by 7 over Washington. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now the play fake. Got his man. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be third and long. Wants to throw again. Moving away from pressure. Gets rid of it. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Roadrunners are marching down the field. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Roadrunners in the hurry-up. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Powers through the defender. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Roadrunners come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Roadrunners. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Complete to the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gore. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Going over the top. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Bringing it back. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. The screen, he can go. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. Fires to the wideout. This time he's got his man. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Roadrunners will hustle to the line. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got him. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's looking to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Going to swing it on 2nd down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially.
And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. This will make the offensive coordinator's life easier, taking over 1st and goal at the 1. Sets up the screen. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And the beatdown has ensued. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Under fire. He's going to take off. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Throwing right. It's caught downfield. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
Yeah, I love that the QB understood I'm going to put some stank on this. I'm going to throw it as hard as I can quickly, right when he's breaking out of that curl. Nice job getting it to him quick so he could get a first down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Looking for more room. Inside the... And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, UTSA. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought... This game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Houston offense once again. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Got it in the middle. It's Bueno. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Bueno. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. And this guy just oozing confidence as a signal caller. And he's thrown it all over the place. Been a bit of a mismatch, candidly, Jesse.
I think there were high expectations for this guy coming into the year, but I don't know if anyone thought it would look this good. He has been so dialed in today. When he's doing the work during the week leading up to the game, boy, oh boy, it shows up on game day. He's got a lot of talent, but you combine the mental approach to that talent, this guy's virtually unstoppable.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Catch and stride inside the 15. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll give it to the back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Houston will be forced to punt. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll start this drive going to the air. Lets it fly. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His 2nd big game-changing play in this football game.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? What a costly mistake by this defense, and that really ought to do it, and the offense should be able to run out the clock. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to go up top on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, oh, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm